Serious, what are some great and effective ways to relieve anxiety? I found that putting my earbuds in and listening to some ASMR for anxiety or stress relief is really helpful for me personally. But I know if you're in a public situation, that might not be something you can do. Sometimes when my anxiety gets bad when I'm at a restaurant with family or something like that, I'll just excuse myself to the bathroom and take a moment for myself in there until I feel ready to go back. Deep breathing. Also doing meditation sessions 10 minutes a day. Avoid taking supplements that enhances your anxiety levels, like smoking marijuana, consuming caffeine and your alcohol intake. Exercise. Try meditation and positive affirmations. It sounds cheesy but it does really help. It'll take time but it helps alleviate some pain. It'll seem forced at first but that's okay. Try your best to keep going. It'll take some time but it'll help a good amount. Remind yourself that you will not die from this, and that it is not as big of a deal as it seems. Also, meditation helps me. Edit when you are having an anxiety attack. Knowing that it won't kill you can help stop the attack. I was not trying to downplay the anxiety that comes from pain and life-threatening times. I apologize if it came across like that. Also reminding yourself that there is at least one person in the world who has gone through what you have helps. The best option is of course to have someone you can hug. It helps a lot. If you don't have such person around, maybe you should try to play a video game which would distract you. If possible, try to listen to music on your headphones while playing so that you will get completely separated from the outer world. Always stick to the 3 M's of stress relief: meditation, medication, and masturbation. Journaling. Exercise helps to a heap, but on days where I can't face that, having a safe place to vent all my worries and anxieties has made me feel so much better. Video games or Tropical House for me. Tropical House, there is just something so calming and chill about it for me. Make sure you go for the ones without the full vocals, they kind of ruin the mood unless it's real good singing that fits the song. I used to best the hell out of my drums listening to speed metal. 1. It relieved the anxiety. 2. I burned calories like a madman on a shooting spree in a Walmart. Kill shit online. Distractions usually helped me. Just sitting there marinating in your fear won't help. Also, realizing and assure yourself that the anxiety you feel is not real and is not applicable. If my anxiety is super high, I will kiss my girlfriend, and after I kiss her she always laughed, and that clear my anxiety. I'm not associated with them, and I'm not trying to sell it, but there's an app on my phone, yeah, I know, called Calm. My sister is in a very stressful job, and she recommended it to me when I hit a particularly stressful time in my life. It has a variety of meditations, some calming music, and, the things I used a lot, sleep stories that help you drift off peacefully. I'm one of those people who has trouble falling asleep, with my mind going 100 miles a minute, and if I pick a 20-minute meditation or 30-minute sleep story, I'm out halfway through. There were times at my last job where I looked out through the windows on the 10th floor of the shiny glass office building and contemplated what would happen if I busted through the glass. Put my earbuds in, spent the rest of my break listening to a meditation, and was able to go back to work. If it's an anxiety attack, try grounding techniques. Sit/lay comfortably, find 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch/feel, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. Focus on what is happening right now around you. Music, it's what I use to calm down during panic attacks. Find a bop and just vibe to it. Also art, just scribbling can help. Coming up with characters and stories and venting through those is a good way to cope also. Drawing, sketching, painting. It's relaxing to just zone out and not look at a screen. Actually, just breathing nice and calm is a great method to calming down. clear your mind, close your eyes, and just breathe for a few minutes. Gently petting a pet or stuffed animal works wonders for me. There is an entire world of herbal remedies. Some have psychoactive or medicinal benefits. Others don't in that sense exactly, but using something pleasant to smell/eat/smoke/otherwise engage with will reduce anxiety and distract. Scent molecules such as terpenes need more research, but they can have biological influences. Talking to people you trust and listening to music. If you need to do it quick, it's good to have a fidget toy with you and take deep breaths. I typically breathe in through my nose for 5 seconds, hold it for 7, breathe out through my mouth for 9 seconds. I just say whatever. A psychologist recommended that and it helps a lot. Whenever I had anxiety before, I got more anxiety about getting anxiety, and well, it just piled up, but now it doesn't. So what, I have anxiety? Big deal. And then tried to watch comedy videos or go on a walk or listen to an audiobook or STH. Having a dog around. Doing something you enjoy so much you don't notice the passage of time. For me, that's going skating. Music always works for me. If it's little chilly outside, then go for a leisure walk, and once you come back inside, grab a blanket and hot cocoa and watch some gumball. It is surprisingly effective. I know this might not be the smartest, but after I had been going through a time in my life where my cousin/best friend had taken his own life, I found that going to an isolated location and throwing things helps. I was throwing beer bottles at the ground that were in the woods. It wasn't the smartest, but I found out that it gets all of my anger out to throw stuff responsibly. A good warm bath helps calm me down. I put in some Epsom salts in it sometimes, and other times I do fancy bath salts or bath bombs. 40 mg fluoxetine twice daily. While ago I read a great tip, which was that since anxiety and excitement are very similar, you can convince yourself that you are in fact excited instead of feeling anxious. Listen to your music of choice. In my case, power metal frees me from mental and physical strain. For a while. Some really good examples already. Exercise, meditation, possible medication, grounding techniques. Honestly, 3 to 5 mg of CBD isolate morning and evening was a game changer for me. Probably psychosomatic, but whatever.